Ain't nobody smooth like me. I don't flash C notes, that's too high key. Keep it all down low, that's who I be. Levitating on the stage when I move my feet. Alright, the good guy didn't know that he can move, huh? Then in my shell popped out like Cooper. And she look good, body rocking like Medusa. Calm like a Buddha, still popping off like bazooka. Smooth like butter in a pan. Love her when she dance. Got me all stuck inside a trance. Hoping she don't have some other plans. Said you got a man?
Yeah.
Damn. Smooth like ice and that's a fact. Michael Jackson, nice with it. I'm moonwalking. She got hoops with the ice and that's a bad chick. The matching jacket with it, you want 10. Yeah. So smooth when you walk in. Slow mo hair flip. Caught my eye from the jump, from the jump. Got high socks and them legs don't quit. Good guy, girl. Go ahead and find what you got. I know that you gotta leave, but I got just what you need. So please tell me what you want, what you want. Said that she was tired of the rap, so I came back. New style, hit him with the funk, with the funk. Well, 5'7", so you know I got a layup. I ain't even tripping, look at Tom, it's a day up. Feeling real tall at the top, I'm a way up. If you want a spot, better pay up. Slick rhymes, I'ma keep it groovy. We could do it quick time, maybe shoot a movie. I don't ever switch sides, I be where the crew be. Hit him with a quick slide like I do the 2C. Said that you were seeing somebody, think you should dead it. Yeah, I'm sorry, I thought it and went and said it. If I didn't, then I probably would regret it. And I meant it, think you got it good, I promise it get better. Cause I told you I'm smooth like ice and that's a fact. Michael Jackson, nice with it, I'm moonwalking. She got hoops with the ice and that's a bad chick. The matching jacket, put it you on 10, yeah. So smooth when you walked in, slow mo hair flip. Caught my eye from the jump, from the jump. Got high socks and them legs don't quit. Good guy, girl, go ahead and find what you got. I know that you gotta leave, but I got just what you need. So please tell me what you want, what you want. Said that she was tired of the rap, so I came back. New style, hit him with the funk.
All right, two things I want to address in the NFL rolling and see if you guys agree with me. First of all, I have no money on this game outside of player props, and so I don't care. It doesn't affect me who wins this. We've said this earlier this season. We have to address the punts and the kickoffs. It's more the punts. When people run up, there has to be more protection for those guys, because I've seen so many guys get ran into this year. Like, just a couple minutes ago, like, he touched him. We're not going to show the replay because we know he did. It's the most, we want to talk about player safety, okay? And here's what I'm going to get at. You're going to tell me we're going to get rid of the tush push because of player safety, but we're going to allow people to get push guys in to the punt returner? Bullshit. Don't ever fucking tell me it's about player safety until you change that rule. Because that's nonsense. And listen, the tush push hurt me as a Bills fan. If anybody wants to see that go, it's me, because it could, it's only effective for the Eagles, it seems. But like, dude, come on. Don't tell me you're about player safety and then let these punt return guys get just railed and like just dangerous plays, man. All right. Second thing is, here's what I don't get with the play clock. I do not understand why, when going down to the 2-minute warning, if you commit a penalty, like the play obviously runs, you should have to run another play on that play clock. Like, I said, you're going to intentionally get there. Like, it's not going to hurt them to do an intentional foul there, because now you force the Lions, because it's first down all over again. Did he hit it? Aubrey is so good, man. That kicker's so good. But I don't get that. Like, an intentional foul leading up to the 2-minute warning should cause that play to be ran over. Kind of like end of the game clock. Because if a team only has a timeout or 2 timeouts, that 2-minute warning is detrimental. You plan your timeouts leading up to that if you're clock management at that point. But hey, we're going to get to see a good end. That's my little 2 football things for the night. Hope you guys are enjoying this game. Big game. Jameson Williams not catching that touchdown killed me. But I have CeeDee Lamb in fantasy, and I needed it for this one. How's everyone else doing? You guys, how many of you guys got CeeDee Lamb in your finals or your 3rd and 4th place games? Dude, see? Leaf hooks it up, man. They got you a CD metal autograph instead of your Joey Porter Jr. That's, a Joey Porter Jr. is cool. I don't think he's signing for anyone. He's a redemption in Panini. He's a redemption in Leaf. They don't have him in Wild Card because Wild Card won't use names they can't get autographs of. So I think Joey Porter's just like, I'm not signing autographs. I don't want to. He's a Penn State guy too. But good for you, man. Good day to have it. Oh, we got 2 snake skins in one pack. That's what's up. Will Levis and a Hendon Hooker hype. Nah, I don't think you can get a... I don't think you... Do they... Oh, my camera. My kid was down here playing with this. Hold on. My kid was down here. I have tape on this one camera. He's down here playing with this camera. I'm going to smack him. Give me a minute, guys. The cards are right here. I'm just going to hold them up. Not that you guys don't trust me, but... I told him, I said, do not play with the tape on that camera. All right. Hopefully not an issue. Oh, this game. All right. Fournette, Terry Bradshaw, Rashee Rice, and we got a Kevin Harris out of 149. Oh, that's a thick sleeve. Dude, our NT breaks are so good. I'm going to have to put a pool up, though, because I have to decide because of what I paid for my second case of NT was more than my first. So I either have to go up to 22 a spot for the second case random, or I broke it down in the PYT pricing. So I'm going to put a pool up to see because I would like to rip some more of that. Demetris Robertson, purple cracked. Let's see who our snake skins are. We'll look up some of these in, too. All right, we have Michael Wilson, numbered out of 199. How about a Randy Moss snakeskin and an Ezekiel Elliott snakeskin? Randy Moss obviously retired, going to the most tenured team. That goes out to the Minnesota Vikings. And then Ezekiel Elliott obviously going to his active team because it's college, so it goes to the New England Patriots. Dude, what is up? Oh my gosh, this game. Nice. That was a nice pack there. 2 autographs, 2 snake skins. Hendon Hooker, Will Levis. Dallas calls a timeout. They tired. Someone asked me about betting on this game. I was like, dude, I can't bet on these games anymore. I am so off this year with who I think is going to win some of these. And I just don't think the money lines are good enough on the underdogs this year, too. There's a Breece Hall silver. Ikalib Evans. I don't even know who that is. Again, we'll have to look up some of these. We will do 2 $5 hitless credits at the end. And then on top of that, don't forget, it is week 17 pick'em spots, FanDuel spot, and a paper football. Here's a Sam Laporta out of 299 and a Nick Chubb Red Wave. I missed it. It was something. I saw your post, Doug. I didn't watch the first half of the game. I had to follow it on my phone. My kids were playing Jumanji on PS5. What happened with Michael? Is he getting... See, look at that. If anything, that should be some PI. But I mean, that's a good no call in my opinion. But if you're gonna call fouls, call that. I went through all these, right? What I don't get is why the hell did don't fumble that ball. Why the hell did Dallas throw the ball on 3rd down? That was their dumbest thing they could have done. Like, why would... They threw the ball when they didn't need to throw the ball. It made 0 sense. There's a Herschel Walker. There's a CJ Stroud hype. Kyler Murray. Israel Abanikanda. And I don't know any of these guys. Luigi Villain. It's a weird box. Again, they're all numbered, though. We're just going to have to look up who they are. Kenny McIntosh. BJ Ojulari. I can't remember if that's Cardinals or the Ravens. That's our first on-numbered autograph. But extra autographs out the wazoo in this. It's supposed to be 4 autographs in a box. We're at number 5 already. And we don't even have our second or our final. Oh! You're behind, aren't you? Or I am. Oh my God. Rob Gronkowski out of 199 and Tua out of 149. Oh, Jen, do you have a picture? We'll show it on screen. If you have a picture, show it. They never do, Nick. I yell at my Bills every week, and they rarely listen. What is he doing? Don't! What are you doing? You're... Dude, take this game to overtime! What are you doing? This dude's sack. Dude, when they say sack up, they should just call it the Campbell. Just Dan Campbell, man. Sack up. What the is he doing? That guy does not give a damn. He does not care at all. Zay Flowers, Mac Jones, Patrick Mahomes. There's a Lawrence Taylor Silver and Isaiah Foskey signing day. Yes, post it to the page. We'd love to share it out, Jen. That's so cool. That's a huge card. He had good karma coming your way from your bad random yesterday, huh? All right, hold on. I got to watch this play. I'll try not to give it away in case I'm ahead. I love football. Football is awesome. Holy cow. Holy shit. Look at the fans. Oh my. Look at that. Oh, what the fuck? This is now coming in? 15 seconds after the play's over? What the fuck? There was like 15 illegal touching? What is that? It was 15 seconds after the play's over. I hate football again. I hate football again. Illegal touching. What did he touch? He didn't even touch anybody. He didn't even touch anybody. Oh, I'm so glad this is not my team. I hate the NFL again. The NFL is awful. He didn't even touch anybody. Dude, this is why the NFL, like, it's something has to be done. They threw the flag 15 seconds after the play's over. They show the replay. He touches nobody. He's still going for it. God love him. Dude, just kick it and go to overtime. I hope. Yeah, it's all sides. It's a free play. That's a free play. That's all sides. Oh, don't you go complaining now. You don't get to go complain now. Sorry, I know I'm not. This is why we don't break during games. That was clearly an offside. You could see it on the screen. He jumped way early. Oh, yeah. Oh, so illegal touch. So, okay, so he wasn't an eligible receiver? So he just didn't check in as an eligible receiver? Because I have the sound off because I don't want you guys to, like, hear stuff if you're behind. All right, that's... But why was Campbell so mad then? Why was Campbell so mad? Whoa, that'll play. Detroit Lions as they lose the game. Larry. We went with the one pack first. Dang, we did it backwards. I'm so distracted by this game. So why was Dan Campbell mad then? Can someone explain to me? I had the sound off. 1 of 1, Hendon Hooker, Detroit Lions. We'll flip it now. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2. Maybe we'll finally get our... Brandon Joseph. I'll have to look that one up along with some of these other ones. 3 out of 5. So here's the play. What are, like, illegal touching? So, yeah, I can't wait to read more and hear more about it. If it was the right call, good on the rest for finding it. I got to hear more about it. 1 of 4, Raheem Jarrett. What is he saying? Oh, yeah, we got a kickoff yet. Timeout. Malik Cunningham, it goes to the Baltimore Ravens. So that's what they're saying. The guy reported, but it wasn't him. So I don't understand why Campbell's so mad. Because you can hear it come over. The referees always report that. They'll say, number 70 is reported as an eligible receiver. So I got to hear more about this. We got to hear more. It'll make for some good talk leading up to tomorrow's games. We don't normally have a Saturday game. And our out of 2 is going to be for the Kansas City Chiefs, Justin Shorter. Still the onside kick. How cool would it be for the Lions to get this here? Again, I have no skin in the game. I mean, I'm not a big Cowboys fan. We'll do Units next. It's over. Who's it? Lamb that caught it? He's caught everything else tonight. Why not that? Wow. What? You know what though? If I'll put it this way, if that call is true and it holds, like if that was a legitimate call, I'm gonna listen to the post game and stuff. I agree with you, Chris. I think that falls on Dan Campbell. And after the penalty and you move back, just kick it. Just kick it then. You know what I mean? Go back to the drawing board. You say, F it, we're going to kick it now. We're going to start this from square one. So that's on you as a coach. Like, you have to be willing to deviate. What is this? Out of 75, Bryce Young for the Panthers. Nice card there. Very cool parallel. Does Dan Campbell even come out? Like, Dan... Like you, yeah, I'm with you, Chris. You got to be able to. This one's out of 175. Will Anderson and Cam Akers, Savage out of 100. Some nice numbered stuff in that pack. You got to be willing to like deviate and be like, okay, there's a Hendon Hooker. No retail illuminance, so we're gonna we'll top load that one. Abinaconda, Deontay Banks, and our swatch card's going to be Bright Beginnings, Kenneth Walker. Christine, you nailed it. It was an ego move. And you know what? That was an opportunity for Dan Campbell to be like, I have balls, but I'm also not an idiot. Look, we had a good chance there. We had momentum. We just drove down the field in 40-some seconds. I agree. I mean, I don't like going for it there, but, like, I get it. You got momentum. You're cruising. You're on the road. Just go, go, go. But when all that hoopla occurred and your team's pissed off, your adrenaline, your emotions high, you have a penalty, you're backed up a little bit, take a breath, Dan Campbell, and kick the extra point. You don't need that there. You don't... Look, it's not like you had to get 2 points to end the game. You just needed one. You know what I'm saying? Like, just take it. Yeah, Dan Campbell saw your post. He's like, got to live up to it now. Because you know what? Dan Campbell, if he kicks that after the penalty, he comes out looking like a seasoned coach who knows when to go for it, but also knows when to cut his losses and just be like, hey, we're going to kick this here. We got this. We have all the momentum in our favor. Our defense is good. I mean, in reality, they owned that game. You know, CeeDee Lamb was the bright spot in that game, but outside of that, the Lions, from what I saw, pretty much owned it. Devontae Adams, Roquan Smith, another Devontae. Well, if that's anything like what tomorrow's going to bring, holy cow. There's an Anthony Richardson out of 200, and Zach Evans for the Rams with another. I forgot how cool the parallels were in this. Yeah, you're right, Chris. Like, it scares you. It's got to scare you. I mean, listen, if you're a Lions fan, you're like, we already won our division, right? This is a chance for them to possibly, I think, get the bye yet. But it would take some, you know. Oh, yeah, they could have definitely went for the bye. I mean, because did they play the Niners and beat them? You're absolutely right, Chris. Those are the coaches that they, like. Campbell's a better coach than both of those, though. In my opinion, he's really got a team to rally around him. You're right. If they won, it was closer. Here we go. Saquon Barkley, Vestige. We have Garrett Wilson. What a game! I love this card. What a game by CeeDee Lamb, though. What a performance. I mean, that's one of those ones you remember for your life. Russell Wilson out of 250, who came out and said he still wants to play for the Broncos. What do they call that? Where you fall in love with your abuser? Is it like Munchausen's or something? Where you fall in love with your captive, like, you know, who takes you captive? That's what. I mean, maybe he knows he'll never see that money. He hasn't even played a year of his contract. There's Hayner for the Saints. He hasn't even played a year of his contract with the Broncos, of his extension, I should say. All right, last one in this box. Fusion, Jonathan Taylor. I think common insert, but we are going to top load that because that's just too pretty of a card. Matthew Stafford, Mark Andrews, Darnell Washington out of 150, and our on card's going to be short print red ink. Don on fire here. Don Wiley for the Ravens. Zay Flowers, couple good days for you, Don. Yeah, Jason. I feel like that's what Russell Wilson's like. Just. But it seems like that was the deal. Like Sean Payton pretty much said, I'll come coach. But if we don't win the playoffs, it's not my fault, and I want him gone. You know, I can make do with others. I mean, and if, you know, go see Joe Flacco if you want to say, hey, can we just find who works in our system? Or do we need this $250 million quarterback? All right, we have one more box to go. Just a reminder for Eclectic that in Eclectic, any NIL cards will be randomed up to all. However, if there is a dual or a triple or a quadruple auto and it's got any pro guys with NIL guys, the NIL guys not count towards like an NIL random for all. Also, if we do ownership percentage, so let's just say it's a 6-player auto and you know, somebody owns 2 and then it's 1-1-1-1, the person with 2 gets it. Majority ownership wins the card. Is it stock? All right, stock. What's the other one? Russ is like the 7th ranked quarterback in the league right now. What hurts him is, did you hear what they did? Apparently they approached him and said, if you're willing to negotiate your contract moving forward, you'll continue to play, but if not, you're not playing another snap this year. And he pretty much said, I don't want to renegotiate my contract. And they said, then you're not playing the rest of the year. Do you know what I mean? Like, he was like, why should he? You know what I mean? Like, I agree with that. I used to be on the other side. I used to be like, you know, do one for the team. But in the NFL anymore, I don't know. I get why players are like, no. You guaranteed me the money. I took it. It's you pay me or don't. But if you don't want to play me, I'm still getting paid. Zach Kuntz, 1 out of 3. I believe NIL, right? I agree, Jimmy. It is. I'm with you on this one. If I think if a player wants to do that, so in the case of Stephon Diggs, right? I'll say this. They told Diggs they were renegotiating his contract because they wanted to bring in another person. And this is kind of why Diggs and everyone wants to blame Diggs, and I get it. He's a bit of a diva. If you really dive into the things that happened, he took a contract, he renegotiated to take less money because they said they were going after Hopkins. They said they were going to bring in another receiver. He wanted someone else coming in there to make it, make his job a little easier. Who doesn't want that? There's another BJ Ojulari, 6 out of 7. Again, I got to look up some guys to make sure they're on their current teams. And then they didn't bring in anyone to help him out. And then he was kind of like, what did I take a cut for again? So that was, I think, something that rubbed him the wrong way. All right, here we go. We're going to have a Garrett Wilson. This is going to be a 3 out of 8. Garrett Wilson and JSN. For the Jets is Jen. You're going to have another decision here, Jen. This one a little easier. And Matt Runyons. I'm assuming we're just going to random this up. I can't wait to hear some of the post-game chatter. Holy cow! 1 of 2. Indianapolis Colts. Richard with the Anthony Richardson to Richard in the Colts uni. 1 out of 2. 2 rookie. This is why I love these. 24 a spot. We got a 1 of 1 and a 1 of 2. Hendon Hooker, Anthony Richardson. I mean, come on. That's such a nice ceiling for such a cheap break. Not to mention an on-card day. We'll do the full recap then. But some other nice stuff along the way. I do have a few to look up. We'll look up then. And I think one random. And then, guys, don't forget, we're doing 2 $5 hitless credits and those Week 17 fantasy spots. That call did come in significantly late. Or was I not watching? Correct me if I'm wrong. These are sleeved up cards. Did that flag not come in super, super late? What's he saying? Line. Like in a play, he needs his line. That's a Michael Scott. That's the deposition. Fusion by the Colts there. Jonathan Taylor. Anthony Richardson out of 200. Will Anderson out of 175. Out of 100. Cam Akers. We had the Hendon Hooker base. Bryce Young out of 75. Some nice top-loaded stuff here. CJ Stroud hype. Tua Tagovailoa out of 149. A Sam Laporta, what a game for him, out of 299. 2 snakeskins in this one. Randy Moss and Ezekiel Elliott. So very cool. They came out of the same pack. Must have stuck together. Pretty nice stuff there. I forgot we had that too. What a break. What a great audience. We got the Bright Beginnings Kenneth Walker going out to the Seattle Seahawks. That's Matt Runyons, and you're going to be in a random in a little bit here. Jake Haener for the New Orleans Saints. That's going to be going out to Jesse Bushel. We got the BJ Ojulari. I got to double check some of these names, guys, just to cover my ass. Jet Williams, that's not at all what I type. That's going to go to the Arizona Cardinals. We had another one of him. So the Cards getting that one. Arizona Cardinals going out to Dougie Berger. You got another one of those, Doug, too. That's numbered out of 7. We had the Zach Evans going out to the LA Rams. Brandon Taniyama getting that one. And then the Justin Shorter out of 2 out of 2 for the Kansas City Chiefs going out to Tyler Dahl. We had the Malik Cunningham for the Baltimore Ravens going out to Don Wiley. Yeah, they didn't hear him. Bullshit. It's just too many. Listen, I tell my kids this. If my kid pushes his brother over and I don't see it and he goes, it was an accident, here's how I respond. Okay. But if you have another accident today, it doesn't count as an accident anymore. I'm going to assume that you're either being careless or you're doing it intentionally. This is how I feel about WWE. I just saw you today. This is how I feel about NFL officiating right now. Okay, I get it. Mistakes happen, officials. But when they happen week in and week out, it's either you're careless or you're doing it intentionally. And that's not an excuse to make mistakes. You've made enough mistakes that I don't believe that they're unintentional anymore. You're either careless or you're doing it purposefully. So get the fuck out of here with, we didn't hear him. Well, then you need to you know what you need to do then? You need to change the reporting system. If you have to be relying, if it is dependent on being heard, then the system needs to change, because that is too subjective. And I'll go back to saying it again. NFL officiating, the subjectivity of it is what's causing the problems. Raheem Jarrett. Yeah, but they announce it, Chris. That's the thing. When they didn't hear it announced, they have to announce it. Number 60 is reported for eligibility. Number 72 is an eligible receiver. They have to report it, right? This goes out to the Tampa Bay Bucks. It's not like you can hide it. They have to announce it. And that's where the confusion is. So either Dan Campbell thought we slipped one by, they forgot to announce it, and he tried to like get one by him, or they're like, again, or they didn't really hear him. But then that system needs to change in. Like, there has to be a different way, right? Then, hey, it's a multi-billion-dollar organization. Hey, guys, I'm going in. Did you hear me? You got, like, come on. This goes out to the Lions, Detroit Lions. There's no way you're going to convince me that right there is the best way to have a reporting system. Brandon Joseph, 3 out of 5. That goes out to, it's going to go out to the Detroit Lions. Oh, I wrote it already. Larry Livingston, he wasn't done yet. And then Isaiah Foskey. I know some of these, but just bear with me as I look them up to make sure. Isaiah Foskey goes out to the Saints. That wasn't their only one either. The Saints is going out to Jesse, and they already hit one too. Ajalari for the Cards. That goes out to Dougie Berger. And then we have the Luigi Villain. That is going to go to the Carolina Panthers. To go with that nice Bryce Young you got. I mean, let's be honest. It doesn't matter. You watch that Dallas team. To me, they're just not championship caliber. CeeDee Lamb looks great. But outside of that, Caleb Evans. I don't know. That's a new one on me. That's going to go to the Minnesota Vikings. That's numbered out of 149. Minnesota Vikings. Bobby Parker with that one. And then we have a couple more here to look up. Demetrius Robertson. Again, some of these guys are in. I just don't know them. Demetrius Robertson, Seattle Seahawks. To go with the Kenneth Walker. And then the last one I got to look up here. Well, the NIL card too to make sure. Kevin Harris. There was an old Kevin Harris for the Steelers, wasn't there? And this is going to go to the New England Patriots. Pat's on the board. All right, don't forget, we have more to review here, and then 2 $5 hitless credits, and then we have those fantasy spots to give away. We also had the Zay Flowers for the Baltimore Ravens, red ink short print on card. We got to random this one up yet, so we'll wait on that. How about the Hendon Hooker Detroit Lions 1 of 1? Hendon Hooker 1 of 1. And then, of course, the Anthony Richardson 1 of 2 Indianapolis Colts going out to Richard Myler. Nice card there, 1 of 2. Now, let me look up this, make sure this. Oh no, Zach Kuntz is a football tight end for the New York Jets. So that is not a random. So we don't have an NIL. This actually goes out to the Jets. Tight end for the Jets. That's why we look them up. Jen, you did get one there. But you have a chance to get this one as well. All right, so Garrett Wilson and for the Jets and JSN for the Seahawks. Give me a minute here. Let me check this out. We'll random it up. All right, so Garrett Wilson, Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. 2-player card. Top name wins. Min roll 5. Here we go. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be JSN for the Seattle Seahawks going out to Matt Runyon. Jen, this is not your week for the randomizer. Hawks on that one. All right, first things first, let's do 2 $5 hitless credit. Then we'll do all those fantasy spots. And then I'll let you be on your way. Nothing else tonight as I got to send out all the invites for the fantasy leagues and stuff. Top 2 and $5 hitless credits. Good luck, y'all. Hey, at least your son pulled a nasty card. Cincinnati Bengals, Atlanta Falcons. It's going to be Randy and Joseph Taylor each getting a $5 hitless credit. Everyone eligible for Week 17 Pick'em. Do that next. 32 people in there. Pick'em, min roll 5. Good luck, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pick'em goes to the Tampa Bay Bucks. That's going to be Christine. Christine, you already have one. We are doing Week 8 Pick'em, Week 18 Pick'em regardless, so you will have that. We're probably going to start moving into the postseason spots for Week 18 and 19. Week 18, Week 17 paper football. Oh, I'm sorry, FanDuel. Jeepers Creepers. FanDuel. Need at least a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's going to be the Buffalo Bills. It's going to be Adam. What up, Adam? Make sure I spell your name right here. All right, and then Week 17 paper football. It's going to be our 10th paper football. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Min roll 5. 1, 2, 3. It is the Jacksonville Jaguars. Nick Hughes. Let's see what team you got, Nick. You did not want Amon Ra to score. See if I can bring you some better news. It is the Atlanta Falcons. Not much better. Not sure that's going to lift your spirits. All right, guys, gals, here's the deal. I'm out. I got to leave these out because I have to send out notifications for this stuff. I will see you tomorrow, maybe. As long as the games go as planned, we'll do some night stuff tomorrow, all right? Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching that last game with me. That was exciting. See you on the flip. Good luck to everyone's teams, both fantasy and real NFL, or your WWE football team. Ridiculous. Night.